Grand Risings and welcome to Goddess Love Oracle and Tarot. I am your Oracle Tarot Reader and Spiritual Life Coach, Goddess Love. Thank you all so much for tuning in. The direction of Dialogue and Love podcast has switched up significantly from this channel. It is now Goddess Love, Oracle, and Tarot only. And then I have a separate podcast. It's called Come On Sister Podcast, and that's me and my sister doing the show together, giving our pure, unfiltered, and unadulterated comments, commentary, and opinions on love, life, relationships, and everything else in between. So tune in to both. If that's not your cup of tea, I appreciate you either way. If this is not your cup of tea, go check out the podcast and maybe you'll find something you like over there. I appreciate you guys so much. For those of you who are new, which most likely is going to be a few, some have already been following me on YouTube and Facebook, so I'm kind of new here on Spotify, but I appreciate you. I am an oracle. An oracle is someone who provides messages and information from spiritual guides, ancestors, higher powers, angels. I'm going to always give you what you need and not necessarily what you want. So I do ask you please not shoot the messenger. We tap into positive energies as best as we can. So if this is not something that resonates with you, I ask that you please not leave any negative comments. Just remove yourself and, scroll on. So without further ado, we're tapping into love energies today. Again, I'm always going to give it to you raw. I'm always going to give you what you need, not necessarily what you want. So I do ask that you please not shoot the messenger. I'm going to go ahead and get started. It may be some words that might be a little offensive, so that's just a pre-warning. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, Assistance, the Fool, and we have the Sun and Justice. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Alright, so with the Sun card, radiant energy, that's all about positive energy and change. We have justice and fairness, fairness and balance. We got the Fool, being a free spirit. Some people take the term being a fool as somebody that's stupid or dumb or whatever. That's a textbook definition. But in this capacity, we're talking about a spiritual enlightenment. Okay, you let things go. Your spirit is no longer bogged down from certain things that have happened in your past when it comes to your love and relationships. With the Page of Swords, you're learning. Okay, you're being assisted on your journey. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, we have awareness and insight. You gained knowledge that you needed to gain from old relationships or old habits that you had when it came to romantic relationships with people. Please don't feel like, I don't know who this is for, but please don't feel like you need to get your lick back or have your get back because somebody treated you in a way that you felt was unfair. Justice is blind and the scales always come balanced. Okay, I'm a firm believer in karma. So whatever someone has done to you, it will come back full circle on them. You don't have to lift a finger to hurt anyone or do anything to anyone. Also, I feel like somebody is feeling like they need to get some closure with something. The best thing you can do is walk away and keep your energy for yourself. Whoever this person is, they don't deserve the energy that you gave. I feel like they gave every effort to try to dim your light. Okay. You were in this energy of the Hanged Man before where you were resistant, you didn't want to let these things go, you wanted to fight for this situation, and you felt like it wouldn't be in your best interest if you didn't fight. But being in a hangman energy where you just don't care what happens is always the best thing that you can do when you're the only one fighting for the situation. Okay, now speaking of situations, we're going to tap in here. The situations that always digs deeper into whatever that is, it's going to give you confirmation to what you may have thought, or the things that you thought was going on, and you just need confirmation as to what's happening in regards to this justice. That's where this page comes in, providing you with the knowledge that you need to move on without having any closure. Just move on. All right, gossip, petty, jealousy, and envy, retaliation, punish, get back, revenge. I said it's not necessary for you to feel like you have to do anything to punish someone, get revenge on them, and I'm gonna get you for this. No, you let spirit work on that for you. Okay. I feel like I feel like you might have been confiding in someone or telling someone what you had going on, and they were going back telling other people, or even telling whoever the party is that you were dealing with, what you were saying, and they were acting on that. Okay. Intervention, rescue, others involved. I feel like people have been telling you for the longest, like, you need to let that go, you need to walk away. But this is where I talked about the assistance coming in. I feel like we may even been telling you certain things that they saw or heard, and you took that as gossip, them being jealous. And I feel like you took that to whoever your person was, telling them, or whoever your person still is, telling them, yes, such and such told me this and that, and they told you, well, you don't listen to them, they're just jealous of your relationship, whatever. And you like, yeah, that's probably what it is, but deep down, your subconscious is telling you everything you need to know. Present, now, living in the moment. Yeah, don't worry about what happened in the past. Focus on what you have going on now, your growth, your elevation. Be happy that you learned what you learned before it got any deeper with this situation. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here. It says alien telepathic dreams and songs. I feel like as far as your dreams, you had messages coming to you, telling you or showing you certain things. You might not have been understanding of what those dreams meant, but it was telling you everything that you needed to know. Spirit generally, if you are clairaudient sometimes, or clairsentient, it'll show you, or you'll see things or hear things telepathically. Messages coming through in music, and you like, I know I heard something, but that ain't what I heard. It is what you heard. Whatever it is you heard, whatever showed itself in those dreams, that's what it is. You can't pour syrup on shit. I'm sorry, I told you I'm just going to give it to you out the way it's coming to me. And that's the message. You cannot pour syrup on shit and make your pancakes. It's still going to taste bad. It's still going to be shit. Okay? So you can pretty it up and, make excuses for the person all you want. That's not going to change anything. Okay? Now, I chose this deck. It's called Fuck It, and this is the Love Edition, and it's just what it is. I'm just going to pull one card from this deck, and then we're going to tap into focusing, empowering, and healing. Kiss and make up. Mistakes happen. It doesn't matter who fucked up. Okay. Now, from this area of this energy, for those of you who have a mate where it was something minor, because sometimes people feel like things that I'm saying are resonating with them, and it could be something so simple as the person didn't put the ketchup back in the refrigerator or cabinet or whatever, didn't put the groceries away. Minor things. We're talking about here major things. Learning that a person was being an infidel or they were cheating on you. Learning that a person is omitting information that's very pertinent to your relationship. This is what this is. However, I talked about learning, awareness, and insight. If it's something trivial, you don't have to hold that against the person. Have conversation, have open communication, and talk to your person. It doesn't matter which one. Apologize and move on from the minor things. But as far as all of this other stuff, don't live with this too. Don't live in the past. Well, 2 weeks ago or a month ago or 6 months ago, you didn't take the trash out when I asked you to. Why? And it's like those, you have to pick your battles. Okay. Now, with this energy here, talking about the intervention and people sitting you down and telling you what they seen and they have proof and all of this kind of stuff, and this has happened over and over and over again. It is time for you to move forward from that, whatever that looks like for you, you know. But for the sake of your own sanity, healing, for living your best life, you have to live in this energy of freeing your spirit, freeing your soul from whatever bondage is under from a relationship, or dealing with the person who is not on the same page as you. You all might not be in alignment when it comes to having a relationship. Okay. And, there is an energy of, like I said, infidelity, or a person treating you in a way that you deserve better and you're not happy. But regardless what it is, because a good or bad relationship is not based on whether or not a person cheats. Okay. The person, again, just may not be in alignment with what path you're on. You may have stepped into a path of enlightenment and spirituality, and you want to grow in that, and this person is steeped in religion. So you're going to bump heads, because a lot of people are, again, steeped in religion, so they're not going to change it because that's what they were taught. And then there's others of us who are on a different path of enlightenment that doesn't involve organized religion. So you're always going to bump heads if you have someone on that path. And anytime a person tells you, I don't care what you do, that's a problem. It's going to affect your relationship. You're in this new energy, okay, of growth, better health, elevation, happiness, and this person is not on that path with you. So sometimes you have to walk away from that. Okay, so we're going to tap into this healing energy. Parents. Okay, now some of us are on the outs with our parents, projections, and body. I talked about on your journey of healing of your self, your body, physical, all of that. These are the things you should be focusing on healing at this point. Okay. I feel like, again, some of you may have a separation, or maybe in no or low contact with parents. And sometimes they have a habit of projecting whatever their fears or their feelings of inferiority are, or whatever, on you. Focus on your mental health. Okay. Being a better person with or without having that relationship. Also, I'm looking at this body. Someone may have been violated, or SA, or assault, like a sexually assaulted or something like that, and somebody's trying to gaslight you or trying to tell you that didn't happen. This energy with parents and projections and body is making me feel like you tried to tell, but the person didn't want to listen. And that has affected your romantic relationships. This is some heavy energy in that area. So this is where you should be focusing. Maybe you might have even told whoever this person is that you were dealing with, and they kind of used that against you. I also feel like somebody may have been in an energy of having intervention because you've been behaving erratically, like being promiscuous, things of that nature. Keep with the focus. reading, plants, and cleaning. Okay, so now there could be some I feel like there could be some depression, anxiety, things of that nature. um, to bring better oxygen into your home, do a deep cleaning, even if you have to get someone else to come over and help you do it or do it for you. Open up all of the windows to get rid of negative energies that you have going on. It talks about plants. Plants brings positive energy and oxygen into the home. Um, Even if it's not a physical plant itself, you could bring herbs to help cleanse out your home and yourself, such as um, Palo Santo. You can use those, burn it to cleanse the home. Keep the windows open so that you can bring in some fresh air. And I know it's cold. We're in the winter months right now. And you just might want to do it for a few minutes just to clear out that energy. And besides that, stepping outside for yourself and getting some fresh air. Okay. With this reading, educate yourself on something new, or even with the plants. Educate yourself on something of interest so that you're not focused on all of these negative things with this relationship situation. Um, I don't have any reading recommendations, but if anyone is seeking assistance as far as going to a therapist or something like that, you want to ask them what books you can read to help you educate yourself on the things that you're dealing with. It will help a lot. And also, even if it's just trying to clear your mind, if you want to kind of put yourself in a different mindset or a different realm to get away from reality, so to speak, find some fiction books to read so that you can use your imagination. I know when I was reading a lot, I always pictured myself in those situations and used my imagination to visualize what the person was talking about in the book. So that will help you a lot. But you gotta get your mind healthy, and reading always helps with getting your mental cleared. And the plants helps with the physical body. The cleaning helps with the energy around you. Okay. All right. So finally, we're gonna get to some empowerment. Whatever tools, skills, and abilities you need to accomplish your life's purpose are available to you. Yeah. The only thing that's been holding you back is holding on to situations that are not conducive to your life. Okay. Sit down, pray, meditate, whatever it is that you need to clear your mind. Um, Along with all of the other things that I've just suggested. But you have the tools, you have the abilities, you have the skills. YouTube University, as we like to call it, there's always plenty of things to learn from on YouTube. And just Google different classes and things that you want to take if you want to get yourself some education or learn a new trade or a new set of skills. But you have the abilities to do whatever it is that you want out of life. Okay? There is nothing holding you back anymore if you cleared yourself of those toxic and unhealthy relationships that have not served you well. It's taught you a lot of lessons. Be grateful for the lessons that you learned along the way. But do whatever you can in order to move on. I like this. I pulled this card too. Take the time you need to feel into the situation and then give it your best response. Okay? Whatever you feel like you need to say, get that shit off your chest. Okay? Give your response to whatever the person is giving you. Allow yourself to think about it so that you're not mincing any words and you don't miss anything. But say everything that you need to say and then walk away. And finally, there's no one like you anywhere in the omniverse. Okay? You are unique in your own right. If anyone has tried to tear you down and make you feel like you're less than and they're better than you or whatever it is, that's fine. Let them think whatever they want. But you know that you are unique in your own ways, and we're all different. We all have certain quirks and whatever it is about us that makes us unique. Live and thrive off of that. Don't allow anyone to tear you down and make you feel like you're less than because you're doing it different than how they would do it. Okay? All right, so that's everything that I have for you guys. I hope that this reading has been helpful for some or all. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I'm sending you all peace, love, light, positive energy, and healing vibes. Bye.